In what way the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown restrictions affected your daily life?
I have a pretty active life and I'm never home. So it was pretty hard to stay home all the time because I'm used to spending like 14 hours a day outside working and doing school projects. So it took a big hit in my mental health because it took away my routine. So it was really tough to cope with.
The COVID-19 pandemic restrictions affected my life in the way that socializing was very limited and hard to get, especially. It was mostly done online by me. My time spent outside was also pretty much counted by minutes, and I had to make sure to not leave the proximity of my home.
Well, it didn't affect my daily life too much because I worked during the pandemic, but it did because I interacted much less with other people.
Of course, COVID-19 affected my daily life at my home and at school also. For example, we had quarantine and we couldn't go out whenever we want. For example, we could only go to buy some bread, but for only short time, not all day or 2 or 3 hours. It was very difficult for me. But at school, we had the biggest problems because teaching with masks was incredible for the teachers and the students also, because I couldn't feel comfortable while teaching, and the same for my students. They couldn't hear my voice, I couldn't hear their voice, so it was incredible for me.
The restriction of the pandemic affected me in a way that I couldn't go outside when I wanted to, and I needed to sign papers every time I stepped out the door, and I couldn't do my daily life things like hanging out with my friends when I wanted to because I needed to be home at a certain time. So yeah, it was kind of awful.
Is there one good thing that happened to you during the COVID-19 pandemic? If so, which one?
COVID pandemic was a hard time for all of us, but we always can take something good from that. And during the pandemic, I start having Greek habits. I started reading, and I think it was important for me to learn something good. That's it.